time.
Hey guys, my name is Ryan.
And I am Miska.
And welcome to Overwatch Central Quick Start Guides, a set of guides going over each of the heroes in Overwatch that are designed to give you some much needed information at an intermediate level in as little time as possible. Today we're going over the gamer girl in a mech, D.Va.
D.Va is a tank with excellent survivability and a medium damage output. Her main weapon are the fusion cannons. They are effective on a relatively short range and never require a reload. D.Va can also fly with her mech. Pressing shift allows her to use the boosters to fly in whichever direction she desires. The mech's second ability is called Defense Matrix. Pressing E creates a field in front of D.Va which absorbs all bullets and projectiles. D.Va's ultimate ability is Self-Destruct, which triggers D.Va's mech to explode after a few seconds of being activated and does massive damage in an AoE. After you've activated the ultimate or have had your mech destroyed, you'll jump out of it and run around with nothing but 150 HP and your light gun. If your ultimate is charged back up or your mech has exploded in result of an ult, you'll be able to call down a new one.
So D.Va's main strength is that she can take a beating. She has a very high armor amount and can easily escape enemies using her boosters. She doesn't hit for much damage, but still has good kill potential up close, especially if you go for those headshots. With a combined HP pool of 650, she is the tankiest hero in the game, and as a result of that can contest an objective under heavy fire for a fair bit of time. Her defense matrix is also able to counter many ultimates in the game, and even when D.Va is out of her mech, she can still do quite a bit of damage and is hard to hit.
When not on short range, D.Va hits for very little damage. This forces her to get up close to charge her ultimate and puts her life at risk. If you're not managing your cooldowns well, you'll end up without an escape and are essentially just giving ultimate charge to the enemy team at that point. There are also weapons that don't shoot bullets or projectiles that D.Va can absorb. When these heroes go on you, there is very little you can do about it.
So what hero should you be aiming to take out as D.Va? Well, with the mobility of your mech, you are able to make your way through maps quite quickly. It's easy to reach vantage points of snipers, which makes Widowmaker an easy target. Hanzo isn't as easy since he still stands a chance when fighting you up close. Pharahs hate D.Vas as well. The defense matrix can eat Pharah's rocket barrage ultimate, as well as normal rockets that may be splashing around doing a lot of damage to your team. She'll also have a very difficult time killing D.Va due to the 500 HP and decent mobility of the hero. Torbjorn and Bastion are again very easy for D.Va to reach. You can soak up some of the damage with their HP, as well as defense matrix to essentially disable them for 3 seconds, whilst the rest of your heroes can take them out.
Zarya is incredibly difficult to deal with for D.Va. In a duel, she'll be able to outdamage you very easily, and your defense matrix doesn't work on her primary fire. Same goes for Symmetra. She might seem easy to take out to having less than half of your total health, but her primary fire hits like a truck after a while, so if she starts running laps around D.Va, you just have to fly away. These two heroes, along with any hero with a continuous regen effect like Soldier 76 or Lucio, can be difficult for D.Va to take out. She'll waste a lot of time on just one kill and give the enemy team a lot of time to react.
So when should you play as D.Va? Well, D.Va is very good on attacking control point maps since they tend to be more static defense lined up. For example, Torbjorns, Bastions and Symmetras with their teleporters. She works well together with a good core tank like Reinhardt and Roadhog on any map because it means that D.Va doesn't have to stay with the group and she can go off and deal with flankers and backline support instead. On attacking and defending payload maps, we tend to switch to D.Va when there's a lot of hard-hitting heroes like Junkrat's, Pharahs and Torbjorns. So if you're struggling to capture the first point on Numbani, for example, you might want to switch to D.Va as she's very good at clearing these heroes out and negating a lot of their attacks.
The knockback on D.Va's thrusters can knock people off the side of walkways and even entire maps. Since it also does 25 damage, it can be great for finishing people off. Fly into them for a 25 damage knockback and follow that up with a melee attack or just a couple headshots, closing the gap of weak fleeing heroes. D.Va's mech keeps its momentum when the boosters are used together with the ultimate, meaning that you can throw it onto a point without risking anything, really. A fairly common tactic is to throw the D.Va ult straight up into the air on a point, which can result in some of the enemies not noticing it before it hits the ground and explodes. A good rule of thumb is also to always aim to have the mech explode behind the enemies. And our final tip is using the time out of your mech to your advantage. If you manage to run away from the enemies or have your mech destroyed further away from them, you can use your light gun's fantastic range to damage enemies from afar. They won't be expecting this since D.Va normally is a short-ranged hero. This can help with getting some extra damage in on a Bastion or a Torbjorn turret.
And that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to like these videos if you want to see all the guides coming out. We should be having 3 a week with the map guides as well. If you really like these guides, be sure to share them with your friends when they get into the game. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Leave any feedback. We do listen to it all. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, take care and we will see you then.